Welcome to the Gym Show with your host, Jim. It is Distraction Challenge Day 6 coming to a close. It's gone well most of the day. It's actually gone really well as far as the distraction part and avoiding, giving in to a distraction when I'm feeling emotional. It hasn't happened at all. Actually, a really good day in terms of that bit of it. The problem was that at dinner, I decided to make a mostly raw vegan pizza. It's not totally raw because it has hummus on it as a sauce. The issue that I discovered, I'll get to that. So I ate this raw-ish pizza thing, and I was like, you know what? This is really satisfying my pizza. It's like pushing that pizza button. I didn't really have an ongoing craving for pizza, but I felt like this really seems a lot like pizza. And I wasn't feeling that hot either after eating it. So then I checked the ingredients, and it contained sprouted buckwheat, right? And I got phlegmy and a headache, so I had like an inflammatory response and a headache from just eating, some buckwheat, some raw sprouted buckwheat in this pizza dough thing, or pizza, not dough, but pizza crust thing. And, I forgive myself for the mistake because it's made by Wraps. They make raw vegan wraps. And, they're wheat-free, gluten-free, organic, raw. And most of them are just made from vegetables and seeds. Like all the other stuff of theirs that I've eaten is just vegetables and seeds. So I wasn't expecting there to be a grain in this particular product. Maybe I probably should have thought that there was because it was different consistency. But anyway, I do actually recommend those as a food item. But just if you're trying to avoid grains, the raw pizza crust does in fact contain sprouted buckwheat. So if you didn't believe that grains are problematic for your digestive system and your body, I hope that this is some more evidence to suggest that perhaps they are. I am not someone that I think has a particular sensitivity to wheat, but having had it out of my system for, this was six whole days, and then this brief introduction immediately caused a response in my body. I haven't been phlegmy at all, this whole time, and that definitely happened today, like almost immediately, once it got into my digestive system. Also got a nice little headache going on, which I haven't had at all either. So it totally has an effect. So the way I feel right now is at least as bad as most people feel all the time. And they just don't know that. I mean, if they're eating grains regularly. And they don't know that because they're eating grains regularly and they're used to feeling like this. So would you keep that in mind? Definitely consider ditching the grains. There's a whole bunch of other reasons to do so. They totally mess up your gut. There's a whole bunch of research. I'm actually listening to just started a book all about your second brain in your gut. Science is finally admitting the role that it plays in a whole host of all the Western diseases that we have. And eating grains definitely messes with your second brain in your gut and is a big factor in causing all that crap. I'll be talking more about that later. And although I recorded this on the same day as the other video, I'm not going to post it till tomorrow, so that's when you'll see it. I'm getting a head start on tomorrow by getting this now. I wanted to record it while I'm in the actual anguish of eating the grains, instead of waiting until tomorrow to talk about it, so you could see what it does in real life, in real time. So thank you for listening, and I will see you tomorrow.